Do not take the Social Security lump sum. I can't believe Social Security is doing this. I know why they're doing it. It's like, this is crazy to me. So long story short, I've heard about this a number of places and various media stuff I follow in Social Security about Social Security. And I said, oh, that seems odd to me. And I thought, is it a scam? It's not a scam. It's completely legit. Don't fall for it. But I never had a client tell me about it until just right now. So my man out in Illinois, just crushing. His wife, just kicking ass, man. It's just such good people. I've worked with so many good people. So I would argue that if you want to be a good person, you have to work with me. Because if you're not a good person, you won't work with me. So if you want to prove you're a good person chops, well, I work with a lot of good people. Thus, logic would say, you should work with me if you want to show that you're a good person. Just throwing it out there. Logic, science. You know what I'm saying? this guy we're just talking. Funny. It's funny. He said, I agree with 90% of what you say, Josh. I'm not so sure you're taking the moon landing, though. I hung up on him. How dare you? So it's cool, man. It's all fun. It's just fun talking about. Anyway, so his wife, his better half, a couple years older, she had filed for Social Security, I want to say at her full retirement age. And then she got a call from Social Security, and they said, hey, Missy, we'll give you a lump sum of $30,000 if you retroactively file from before your full retirement age. I can't remember if they said at her, at 62, I forgot. But they were going to give her $30,000 up front if she basically backdated her Social Security. And she's smart, so not so smart she's married to this guy, you know what I'm saying? But she's smart, so she goes, niet, I'm not doing that. I want my higher benefits. And you shouldn't fall for the lump sum either, unless you're on your deathbed. I mean, if you're on your deathbed, you get $30,000, sure. Other than that, no way. So then check this out. So that reminded me about this thing from Elaine Floyd over at horsesmouth.com, which I'm a big fan of, the Savvy Social Security. And I'll show you the link here in just a second. Question of the week. I have a client who is age 69 and just claimed Social Security benefits. Social Security contacted him and gave him the option to backdate his claim for 6 months, and they'll pay him a lump sum that represents a retroactive payment of benefits he would have collected without the delay credits. And then he'll collect benefits going forward at the corresponding reduced amount per month. This seems too good to be true. Is this part of Social Security's regular offering? And Elaine Floyd, who crushes, says, no, it's not too good to be true. It's a terrible idea. We want clients to get all the delayed earnings credits possible by having their benefits start before they turn 70. By backdating the application for 6 months, the client is losing half a year's worth of delayed credits. In other words, their benefit is going to be going forward will be about 4% lower than it would be if they did not take the deal. Unfortunately, it is common practice at the Social Security Administration. They think they're doing people a favor. They're not. I could not agree more. Like, why do they think they're doing people a favor? I'm sorry. No, I don't buy that for 2 seconds flat. I don't buy that that they think they're doing people a favor. We have enough evidence, in my opinion, that Social Security wants people to file early. Enough. If some people say they don't want you to file later because they know you died. No. I completely disagree with that. Whenever it comes like a spouse who has survivor benefits, a widow who's got survivor benefits versus her own benefits, they always say, well, if you take your own benefit right now, it's a little bit higher than your survivor benefit. And the widow will say, okay, I'll take my own benefit. Not knowing that if she would have taken her lesser survivor benefit, in a couple of years, her own benefit would have dwarfed her survivor benefit because of delayed earnings credits. And I've talked about this, how Social Security has been held accountable. I don't know who gets penalized or punished or anything like that, but the Inspector General for not treating spouses or widows fairly by basically encouraging them to take their own benefit as opposed to their survivor benefit, which ultimately leaves millions upon millions of dollars in the hands of Social Security as opposed to the hands of the client. It's wrong. This is the same thing. We're going to give you $30,000 if you basically backdate your benefit by 6 months so we can reduce your delayed earnings credits for the rest of your life. Now, thankfully, though, again, this lady's smart enough to say, well, first of all, her dad's pretty old, so she's smart enough to say, yeah, I don't think that's going to be worthwhile to me. Why would you call me out of the blue? And then, funny enough, they even said, hey, well, if you don't want to do it, is your husband around? It looks like he's getting ready to take Social Security. What the hell is that? Anyway, don't fall for that. That's a big mistake. I get it. Every situation is unique. You might be sitting there with freaking, I don't know, you might be on your last words. You're like, I'd take 30,000. I get that. But man, for the vast majority of you, no, do not take the Social Security lump sum. All right, God bless. Let me hear your thoughts. See ya.